Good afternoon. This is Romeo Dorscher, Vice President of Public Safety at Auterion, and we are coming to you live from UTAC, the Unmanned Tactical Applications Conference in Georgia Perry at the Guardian Center. And with me, I have our very first guest, because we will be live broadcasting from here over the next week, over the next 4 or 5 days, every day for a few minutes to give you some inside information. But my first guest is no other than the co-founder of FLYMOTION, the entity responsible for having not only us here, but all the guests, all the trainers, all the experts, and all the vendors. Dave, please introduce yourself, give us a little bit of information, who you are, what your function is, and what are we going to be doing here?
Sure. Dave Strachko with Vice President of FLYMOTION, co-founder as well. We're going to be going through a lot of different scenarios this week. My background coming out of the fire department with Tampa. My role here today is going to be more throughout the week is going to be going over most of the logistics for all the scenarios we're going to be doing today. I can go into a little bit of those. We're going to be doing a water rescue scenario. We're going to be doing a bus hostage scenario. We're going to be doing a tanker crash, and there's a few others. I can go into all of those. We'll hit on a couple.
Yeah, so okay, we have all these scenarios, and what's going to happen? Are we going to bring just drones? Are we going to bring other robotics? What will attendees see and learn?
We're going to bring in all different types of unmanned systems. We're going to do ROV for water rescue scenario. We're going to be doing an underwater ROV as well. So we're going to have a surface level to be able to go in and take out a rescue. We're going to be doing aerial assets to come in and aid with the navigation of those water rescue components. So we're going to bring in all kinds of different technology for showcasing how the technology is going to aid in the rescue efforts of all different forms of different scenarios that we're going to put on today.
So obviously it's about data. All these different units are sending data into an incident command location where that data is being looked at, analyzed, decisions are being made. How are we conducting all of this?
So we're going to have a few different, there's a few different companies here helping out with that. We got Insion being able to provide the technology to showcase various feeds from all over to be able to give the visual component. We also have another couple different pieces of technology to send really low latency video from point to point, so point to point technology. And then we're also going to be using wave relay.
That's pretty incredible. So much technology in one place. We at Auterion, we will be launching from the rooftop helipad with our Auterion-powered quantum systems vector vertical takeoff and landing platform. We will be going up to 400 AGL, doing big loiters around whatever scenario, and we will be streaming a common operating picture from a very high level to the incident command. And we added some complexity there as well.
Sure.
What are we doing to get that signal from where we are stationed into the incident command vehicle?
So we have a piece of technology to send wireless, essentially take wireless HDMI Paralinks. It's a patch panel array system. It's point to point. It's low latency, your sub 100 millisecond latency. So real close to real time, about as close to real time as you can get. Give or take, due to the environment, we can probably get between 3,000 to 5,000 feet with the patch panel.
That's pretty incredible. So what we are doing is we are live broadcasting the view from the vehicle in the air through our SkyNode LTE connection, and it goes into our Auterion suite where we have the live view. We have several different setups where we can then also integrate ATAC, the Android Tactical Awareness Kit. It's a geospatial tool. You guys use that quite frequently. What are the advantages of something like that?
The advantages are quite a bit. The software and that technology is pretty in-depth, but the ability to see location, geolocation, not only of the aircraft, point of interest, and obviously location over the map, the overall location, communications, be able to send text messages, be able to send communications over the app itself or the computer software that you're able to run. So kind of a form of communication, telemetry data. There's quite a bit from ATAC that you can actually take advantage of.
This is super exciting. So this afternoon, we are actually right now are welcoming the first guests. Who are the attendees? Where do they come from?
So attendees actually are coming from all over, even outside of the U.S. as well, but it's going to be common between law enforcement, fire rescue, emergency management, so kind of the overall public safety, and then there's some DoD mixed in there as well.
So really fantastic. And this afternoon we will have the keynote. I will be presenting the keynote. I'm really excited. And then after, we will have our first networking session and getting to know each other and kick off this event in style, right?
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for being with us, Dave. Thanks for having us. And we will be broadcasting more live from UTAC 2021 over the next several days. We will have special guests. We will be talking about the different scenarios. We will talk about the different technologies used, because this is exciting. This is really how we are helping public safety to not only help and protect life, but to also mitigate risks to their own. And this is really one of the most amazing and immersive training exercise and experiences there is. We are here at the Guardian Center. This is the Disneyland for public safety. We have pretty much everything from a underground subway station to collapsed buildings, to a flooded village, to an area where an airplane crashed that can be lit on fire. You name it, the ride is here in the Guardian Centers, and we are excited to be on this ride. Tune in soon for more information. Thank you so much.